creating an event. Okay, so I'm using Mozilla Firefox as the web browser. Depending on which web browser you're using, it might look slightly different. So you've added some content to your website in the earlier videos. So let's add an event into the calendar, the club calendar. So you need to go to Manage again. This is where you make all the changes. Go into Events. And here you can create an event. So you can either have this at club level or team level. If you have a number of teams within the club, it can be more applicable to that team, then it would sit in their calendar, the team calendar rather than the club calendar. But for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to go with the club calendar. Give your event a name, set the date, and set the time, create the event. Brings you this page to populate that event. So again, until you click this toggle, it will remain unpublished until you've completed it. Once you want to publish it to the websites for people to see, then click on there like that. Event type, so social training or meeting. The event status, so if you need to cancel it at a later date, you can do that here. And you add your content in here. Spell it. And it has the details in. You can add the location of the event in there, so that would bring up the map and the postcode, so it might not necessarily be at your normal clubhouse. So you can do that, add the map. You again can set a header image and apply photos to the event. So again, clicking on this link, it will bring you through to the upload box. You can upload from various places. We're going to upload from our laptop, maybe attach a more appropriate photograph. So the header image, a default image will be provided if you don't have an header, default bespoke image. And you can add photos as well to that event. Add them to there. I'll just cover this point here briefly, but we'll cover this in a different video. Once your members are invited and linked to the website, you would click here to send an email to them to request their availability. And they would get an email. They would go into the email, click the link, and it would bring them through to the website, and they would say yes, no, maybe. And then once you go into the site, as the administrator, you'll be able to see who has said yes, no, and maybe, and therefore who is attending the event. So to click that, to view that event on the site, this is what the page will look like. Okay, the image isn't the highest quality, so you might want to change that. But for the purposes of this demonstration, that's the one we're going to use. You've got your text, you've got a number of photos there if you want to add them, and the location map as well. So to view that on the main site, go to club, and this will show in your club calendar. So if we click on the calendar, there you go. It's in June, and you can click on that to find all the necessary information. What I should say at this point is events are for non-footballing related events. So this isn't the place where you would populate fixtures. If you wanted to do fixtures, you would go into the team administration center. So for example, we created the first team. You would click into there, and there is a specific fixtures heading, and you'd create your fixtures there. But for the purposes of this, we're going to go just show you how it happens. And that's adding an event into your calendar on the website.